The Fully Geeked.
Yes. Welcome everybody. Episode 186. 186. It feels good to be back.
Welcome back. First of all, Marlon, test your mic, please. Let's test Marlon's mic, everyone.
Go on, man. I'll do a 1 2 1
mic
2
check,
mic
check. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
A bit louder.
Don't mess about, Rich.
That's it now. Yeah, bring your lips closer to the mic. That makes sense.
No, Pause. Major.
Well, hold on. I said
down,
bring your
man
lips.
Down.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, don't say it again. Don't say it again, bro.
Repeat it, bro.
Don't say it again.
We'll have to start the pod again, bro.
How can you say?
But wait,
Bring your
wait. How comes Richard was so miserable until Nate pressed record? I
know. You get me?
Like, the man started smiling as soon as it went. You alive? What?
Because you know, because in his head, yeah, he knew what he was going to do.
I didn't
He
know
was going to do, bro. Set for Marlon straight.
I'm just fed up with his whole mic issue.
Here, yeah.
I'm not having people message me or message the Instagram talking about that skinny guy, the cap in his mic. I don't want to hear no more.
What's with
I don't know.
What? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it.
Oh,
I'm just here
now you sound
shiny
nice.
forehead. Like, turn that light off, bruv.
Now you sound nice.
Turn that light down, bruv.
Perfect.
That HD camera you got is 2 HD for your forehead, bro.
Nate, welcome back. Nate, welcome back.
Man just started beef, you know.
Let's kick this off.
Okay, so anyway, it feels good to be back, guys. Hope everyone's well. Not gonna lie, guys. I had to turn the heat on. This is nonsense, guys. I thought I was coming back from holiday. People telling me it's going to be 21 all week. I was like, okay, cool, bro. It's cold.
It's cold, man. It's cold. I don't get it, bro.
No. The whole day's been great, but it has been a breeze.
No, we're just talking about this season. We should be in spring, like nicely in spring.
Yeah, I want it to be a bit warmer now. Like, I want to be able to turn off the heating for another 6 months. You know, like not to have to worry about it until October, November.
You get me?
Cost of living crisis and them kind of thing there.
Trust me, rude boy.
Well, hopefully we have a later summer, innit? Last to like November time.
Merv, come on.
Mm-hmm.
This is the UK shores, mate. Yeah.
Exactly. You never know what's going to happen with the weather.
We might not have no summer, hopefully. Well, hopefully we have something, man. Hopefully we do have something.
By 2040, our December will be summertime, man.
2040? Who's going to be here?
Me.
God willing, boy. God willing.
God willing. Amen.
I also want to say Eid Mubarak to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. As it's coming out on Friday, and it's Eid officially is today, as of Friday, not today when I'm recording, but Eid Mubarak. The people there.
Yeah.
Like, guys, did any of you miss me? All right, cool. Thanks.
The question allowed me to speak. I did, man. Get me all that technicality and stuff behind the scenes.
It's funny.
Yeah.
That's behind the scenes. You didn't miss your boat or your voice. You're behind the scenes.
No. It's cool.
That Jordan Peele sweat gift all day long, bro.
I was messaging Merv. I was like, Merv, it's got to be at this time. He's like, all right, cool. It's not come out yet. I said, yeah, but Merv, you didn't listen to my instructions. All right, cool.
Because I read it and I was like, he must be 9. He must be 9. And now I suffer the consequences.
You did, but it's all good. Yeah, it's good to be back. It was nice to photosynthesize for a little piece. Get some sun on the skin, you know, them kind of things. Ways there. It was good. Nice.
Certain man said you went Turkey because you having some box problems.
This I'm hearing.
Certain man you said you went here, there. So like, talk to us. Where did you go, brother?
I went to Fuerteventura on the Canary Islands. I did not go to Turkey. My locks are not dropping out. There is none of this. I just went on our family holiday, and that was it. All right. But I know that someone has already booked a holiday for Turkey later in this year. So if in September, October, if you see a man's got
afros, if you see a man's got afros about,
yeah, or he's got a hairline again, you know what I'm talking about. The man there that overcompensating and got the beard just to you know what I mean? But it's all good.
Leave us alone, man. Leave us alone. You get me?
So that wasn't even an indirect, bro. I apologize. But yeah. All right, shout you man out. But this week has been a bit of a myth, bruv. Did any of you lot hear about what's going on in America? with
in regards to
there was a guy called RalphYarl.
yeah.
So it's this young man. Just if you haven't heard it, he's a black teenager. He's a teenager. For all intents and purposes, very good kid. Like he literally just went to go and pick up his. He went to go pick up his younger siblings, and he got confused. Yeah, he rang the doorbell of the wrong house. Yeah, and he rang the doorbell to the wrong house, and ended up getting shot in his face, like shot in the head. Yeah, and then also afterwards, he then got the guy still fired another shot while he was there, like bleeding out, kind of thing. So originally, the guy who had shot him, nothing had been done about it. Like he was scot-free. But recently, I think it was as of yesterday, he's now been charged with criminal action and first-degree assault, which is the equivalent of attempted murder. So I don't know if that's to do with all of the kind of
reaction from
others, and that's why they've kind of acted. But if he is convicted, he can face up to 10 years to life in prison.
Wait, did the brother die?
Yeah.
No.
No,
He's back home. No, he's back home.
Oh wow! I thought he was dead.
The charges didn't really make sense to what you were saying,
brother. I thought you died.
No. Lucky, God, boy. God's on his side, man. He would have got shot in his head.
He's back home.
He's back home, bro. Yeah,
I thought he passed as well, you know.
Bro, swear down, bro. Joe, this, you know, like, bruv,
he's in the hospital.
I'm smiling. It's a bit mad, yeah, because obviously what happened. But
you're happy, you're happy that he's.
It's happy. I'm like, generally, bro, the way I saw his face on like social media and that, I thought he had gone.
Oh, so you didn't read it? He didn't read the captions on that?
No. I thought because they said he'd been shot, blah blah. I thought he hit the stairs, bro.
Nah, man.
Oh wow, man, God is good, bro.
But yeah, that's what I was asking. Them charges didn't make sense to like,
and that's what
his face and then shooting him again, and he could face 10 years. No, I didn't really understand that.
Okay. Oh, amen. Yeah, it said he was discharged from hospital. Amen, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, from what I know, he went to say the road. It's not the road. Name of the road. Say the road is Love Lane. Yeah, and there's Love Road. And he's supposed to go pick up his brother and sister from Love Lane, like 22 Love Lane. He went 22 Love Road. Went to open the door, and then that's when he got shot. But actually, it was actually supposed to be Love Lane. It's a Love Road. And it's literally, that's all it was.
America and their gun laws. Until they change their gun laws, it will never change. Nothing will change. Nothing will change.
They can't wait to use their guns, bro.
They can't wait.
If he rang the bell, like it's clear indication that it's not a threat, innit? Like straight away. You rang the bell, say hello before you open the door. I don't get that. They can't wait to
speak for the door. Yeah. Who do you want?
Come on.
I want bro. No, they're not here. Okay. Bruv, End of.
In 2023, bruv, there are obviously other companies, we're not being sponsored by them. But when everyone can go and afford a ring bell and all the rest of it, and you can see through the bell, you couldn't just speak to him. Like, hello, who is it? No, sorry, we're not here. Whatever. Do you get me? That's it.
And there's no excuse for it either. I in my head I was just like, when I first saw it, I saw it on Twitter, and I thought I kind of disregarded it. And then it was on my Insta timeline.
Yeah.
And then I read it again, and I was thinking to myself, "Oh, do you know how deep this is? Like, he was shot by an elderly man. Not like that makes any difference at all. But I just can't comprehend how this is all turned out. Going to pick up your siblings, being told by your parents or whoever it is, go and pick up your siblings from this street, and you go and you get shot in the head.
Yeah. You know in some states, I don't know if it's all of America, they got a law called Make My Day. So if anyone's on your property and you suspect them of trespassing as the owner, you have the right to shoot them. That's why I think he kind of got away with it until there was a backlash, because like I said, there's a law called Make My Day. If anyone's on your property trespassing that you didn't allow on your lawn, you can just shoot them.
Apparently here, according to CNN News, he said that he was scared to death as of Yari, basically.
He was what, sorry?
He was
scared to death.
He was scared to death.
Of his size, because apparently
of his size,
he because he's a black guy, and obviously maybe it's an old frail or white.
Any youth, man.
He's a youth. He's a youth.
16, right?
It looks about 40. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he said he he said as soon as he heard the doorbell ring, he grabbed his gun. So it's like, yeah, it's strange that he would just grab your gun onto the door.
And that's all he's got to say. I was afraid. That's literally it.
That's it. Exactly.
And like, it's not to say like it was what it wasn't like it was daytime as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, daytime thing. I think it
was.
was.
Not to say like it was like morning, where it's like, all right, a bit suspicious.
Yeah, I think it's such. I don't know, man. Like I said, America, it's one of them places, boy. But nah, Cal, I'm not gonna lie. You made my day today, bro. Because like I thought you'd gone, bro.
Nah, man.
Like, and the thing is,
God was inside, boy.
Amen. When I messaged you, like none of you even corrected, man, to say like he's not.
Did you put dead? Did you put RIP?
Of course, brother, put in the group, bro.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Okay, though. Anyway,
I said went to go pick. I said rang doorbell, looking to pick up sibling, shot dead.
Oh, you said shot dead. Oh, I didn't see that.
To be fair,
he didn't say shot dead. To be
fair, I misspelled shot. I ain't gonna lie, I misspelled shot. It said shit, but it's just a typo.
That's why you wasn't. That's probably why you wasn't correct, because Marlon would have been on to you.
It was a typo. I know as a teacher, you're like, what are you doing? Like, I know I get onto you, man, when I'm doing this, but it was a typo.
Oh gosh.
There's 2 typos, but sorry.
Oh, it's Marley.
Nah, you see what it is? You know what it is, brother? It was a long flight, bro. I came back the other day, bro. Anyway.
Wait, before we go on, Nate, was it in Colorado?
Missouri.
Got that info.
Missouri.
Okay,
Missouri.
okay.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh.
Kansas City, Missouri. I'm not sure, but I've never seen this before in my life. And I think, don't get me wrong, I think as a teacher, I can't oppose to stuff like strikes and all the rest of it. But at the moment, we're used to the protesters. We've been used to the, I don't even know what their names are called. Them guys that want to stand on the motorway and block the cars from going past. Protesters. They got a name. They call themselves. They go by a little group, whatever it is, yeah. And I've seen them when they went across the bridges and they stop all of that kind of thing. But yesterday, I was shocked because they've now attacked the game of snooker.
Of all games, you know,
sports.
the most dullest game in the world.
Bro, just about snooker, fam.
Come on, snooker will put you to
sleep. Come on, bro. These man, they're not doing nothing to nobody, bro.
What are they protesting?
Probably dressed up in their bow tie and everything. Like, just,
they're protesting to, I think it's Just Stop Oil, basically. So basically, it's about like save the planet and all the rest of it, isn't it? So it's like we're burning too many fossil fuels, all that kind of stuff, and they want us to invest in like healthy alternatives and all those type of things. But for me, for you to go on this random snooker table, wear a Just Stop Oil t-shirt, and then make paint every stuff go everywhere, it's probably the most exciting thing that's happened in snooker in a long time.
It's probably true.
Well, is the snooker table made out of certain materials or something, like certain oils or like?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like they wanted some form of like
attention.
Because to be fair, I wasn't here, but apparently they also were protesting against the beginning of the Grand National as well on Saturday.
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I know you men are not really like horsemen. You get me?
No. I was about to say, yeah, just remind fans what the Grand National is.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just think these protesters, it's like, I'm hearing it, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Come on. Like, you want to go just watch snooker. Do you get me? Snooker's a polite thing. They say shh, the whole crowd shushes. A man licks the ball, they shake hands. It's just mad. But
pause.
Definitely pause.
But let's be honest, snooker's the deadest sport to watch. To watch.
Nah, I think it's not the deadest.
Nah,
cricket is the deadest sport.
No, what cricket? Hey, lock him off. Lock him off.
Marlon, as a Caribbean man,
my dad, they all love it. I don't cricket. I can play it. I like playing it. Don't get me wrong, but to sit there and watch cricket, bruv, do you know how long one game?
I know.
2020.
What, 7-day game? No, 21-day game.
So what is the most boring?
I only got ticket to go there for the 1 day, and then I got to watch the rest at home. And nah.
Bro, go watch cricket in St. Lucia.
Cricket in the Caribbean is amazing.
I've played in the Caribbean, so
people are whining, dancing in the cricket stadium, like everything.
Come on, how many of you man watched cricket last year? Don't lie.
Me?
I watched it.
I watched cricket. Nate watched cricket.
I'm getting that vibe from Nate, but see the rest of you. And
I don't watch cricket. I don't watch cricket at all.
On video clips. I watched it.
Bro,
maybe my DNA is going to be more African.
Maybe the most boring sport for me is golf.
Golf, yeah, golf is boring.
golf is
Playing golf is fine, top golf, all that stuff, but actually watching golf,
yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
I couldn't watch it either.
You know what? A man hits it and he's like, "Oh, he hit it 450 yards." You're like, "Okay, if you say so." Bro, the man can tell you anything. You're just gonna say, "All right, cool, innit?"
I bet when you guys get rich anyway, that's all you're going to be playing. It's like, I'm just going to go.
Amen, man. I like that, man. Amen.
Right.
It wasn't if you get rich.
He said when. He said when. He did say when.
I like that.
Yeah, I said when.
I'm speaking to existence, boy.
I play golf.
Do you like not top golf or like crazy?
No, crazy golf. Crazy golf, and I got.
Are you gonna say I play golf?
Well, no. Sorry. Hold on.
You have to probably play like rule.
I don't do the caddy business. I know.
And you have to play golf with a client as well, like with a really wealthy client, and just talk business. That's the dream, bro.
Man said client, you know. What
I
kind of play for fun, you know? What kind
of? No, it's not for fun, bro. I'm not playing for fun. It's like you get in there, innit? And it's like
securing deals and shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's certain sports that are it's just fully upper class.
Yeah, but also crazy golf is not golf, bro. Crazy golf is not. Crazy golf is what you take the kids to when you want to kill some time.
To be fair,
watch him.
No, to be fair, it's more the range anyway. Really, to practice my swings because I'm dead, bruv.
The driving range.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a top golf thing and all them things there.
Yeah, I'm fully poor. So, but the thing is that a lot of the time people go there, it's just for catching up and practicing.
Fair enough. So this is what happens when you live in the countryside, boy.
I don't.
When you live in the Shires. When you live in the Shires. In the Shires.
No, I don't.
You do live in the Shires. I'm not sure. But I saw one of the best press conferences ever. It wasn't really a best press conference. It was more of a translation. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Get chat shit get zanged.
Nah, what happened?
So basically, Zhang. So Zileo Zhang, the one who had the fight with Joyce on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was talking. He was talking there, and then in his press conference, the translation was "Chat shit get zanged, bro." I was busting up. And I ain't gonna lie to you, the man came and he did his thing, bro.
I missed the fight, but I saw the highlight. Bro, yeah, man.
Bro, he bust up Joe Joyce's eye, fam.
Bro,
this guy
Joe Joyce is a bad man
joke.
as well, you know. Joe Joyce is a bad man.
Not anymore.
Was.
Yeah.
Also, I will just let me not be disrespectful, because I know sometimes I'm disrespectful to people like AJ and that. Yeah, heavyweight boxing or super heavyweight boxing is not a joke. Any man can get beaten by anybody. You know what I mean? It's not that, innit? Yeah. So like, I have to put respect on all of their names. Yeah. But this man here was 39. He's 6'6". Like, and he did his thing, bro. He did his thing, and I know there's a rematch clause, so I don't know if he's.
What's his track record like? He's got a good like undefeated or something.
No. He lost his last fight. He lost his last fight. No, he's lost one fight. He lost one fight, and his last fight that he lost was the fight before this. And to be fair, he shouldn't have lost it.
Who?
Zhang.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a bit of a touch and go kind of thing, and they said he lost it.
Oh, okay.
But he won silver. In the
2006, I think.
Beijing Olympics, 2008.
Oh, 8, yeah.
Yeah, 2008 Olympics. That was the one before AJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a bit old then. How old is he?
No, 39. He's fully strong. Honestly, he's not a normal Chinaman. Not a normal Chinaman at all, bro. He is fully hench. And he was punching man's face.
What's the normal Chinaman?
I know. I heard it. And I said, ooh, a Chinaman. I don't know if I like to say that, but Richard said it.
No, because someone who's Chinese is usually small, isn't it? And as you said, he's 6'6", isn't it?
Yeah, he's 6'6".
And he's 19, I think it's 19 stone, and he's powerful, bro.
Bro, he was a lot heavier than my man, though.
Oh,
he's a lot heavier than Joyce. He was a lot heavier than Joyce.
Yeah, the way he was punting Joyce was just flying. Hey.
What? Joyce didn't do nothing, none of the rounds. He didn't win one round.
Nah, bro.
I think
in the sixth round.
2 rounds, I think, at least. He won 2 rounds, maybe just one. Okay, definitely one.
Yeah, no, it was a lot.
After all that big chat, after his cussing AJ, yeah, AJ, you look weak against my man.
But just remember, look. But to be fair, Joyce didn't get knocked out. His eye was bust.
Yeah,
he couldn't open his eye. So yeah, if I was Joyce, I'll go for the rematch. But if you're going to go for the rematch, you just fight him. Because Joyce was talking about him being a southpaw. He's never really had a fight of a southpaw. He started making one or two excuses. But I think he felt that he wasn't prepared for a southpaw, basically.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was narrow. It was a narrow defeat when he lost against Hrgović, which was the last fight he fought. I think the score was 115-12 twice and 114-113. And even then, I think everyone was saying that's a bit generous. Like, like that. It was one of those ones.
Yeah, but for 39-year-old man, he's doing well, bro.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. But yeah, so that was ChatShitGetZhanged, bro.
Yeah, and Frazee McBones, he had a fight.
Yeah,
as well.
man, big up my goddamn brother. You get me?
Yeah, Frazee McBones, he had a fight.
Rich, you know why I saw him the first time?
Yes, AFTV.
Yes,
thank you. I started following him straight away after that.
Instant follow.
Straight.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah. Why is man pause?
I don't know, man.
Exactly.
Can't be following, man.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, innit? But listen, I started following him, and I know his fight. It wasn't even on by the time that, because he had the first fight at 5 o'clock or something, or 5:30. I don't think
early.
Yeah, so it wasn't on the TV. So I think when I switched on, I think there was someone else is having a fight. I can't remember.
It was one of them ones that was on if you was in the arena, but it's the early one. So
yeah, early birds.
Was it a knockout win or was this points?
It was. I think it was in points. It was in points. But he just battered the geezer left, right. I don't know what this geezer was, who he was fighting, but this person was not ready for what he was doing, bro. He just compounded him. But yeah, big up Frazee McBones. He smashed it.
All right. Big up a guy named Brother Frazee. While we're talking about sport, we're not going to talk about any football that happened this week, so we'll just allow that. But
look at these guys, bro.
Ashraf Hakimi. Some people are calling him a genius.
GOAT.
Some people call him the GOAT. So just for those that are not up to scratch with Ashraf Hakimi. So Ashraf Hakimi plays for PSG. He's a defender. And he's got a wife who is an actress. But I think their marriage is like coming apart and they're going to have a divorce. And obviously, because he's a footballer, the wife is like, yeah, baby.
I want half of everything.
Yeah.
Half of everything.
On some Eddie Murphy, I want half. Yeah, all of that stuff, yeah. But basically, what he's done is all of his money basically goes into his mum's account. So it goes directly to his mum. Like he pays, like basically.
Everything's under his mum's name.
Everything is under his mum's
name.
Yeah. So all of his money, his house, everything is under his mum's name. And then basically, if he wants something, his mum would then go and buy it for him. Yeah. So
I don't think it's that. That's just memes.
Yeah.
It's not that.
No. What I'm saying,
he can buy something.
No, obviously, but what I mean is, it goes through his mum, as in he doesn't have the account. Yeah. And then what happens is basically because of this, there's nothing that she can get from him in a divorce.
Nothing.
But actually, because she's an actress and she earns money, actually she's going to end up having to potentially give him half of her stuff.
Come on, my doggy. My doggy.
So yeah, it's a lot. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, he's the man.
But do you know what? Do you know why it is like that?
Because he's just smart, isn't it?
It's not just, it's smart as well, but it just shows to you that, there's the justice system is not the justice system, because it seems that the men always suffer. And that's why everyone's with him in a sense of saying like, yeah, you are the man, because it's always the men who tend to kind of
have to give half their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This is unprecedented. This doesn't happen.
I was just about to say that, Richard Marr, that basically, I don't know who said it, I think it was Lil Duval, who said like, the marriage contract does not favor the man.
Doesn't favor the man.
All.
Only favors the woman.
At all. Do you know what I mean? So big him up for making everything favor him. Do you know what I mean? Big him up, man.
You man that ain't married yet.
However, However, he was in the wrong. This was
what happened? What was the divorce over?
Yeah, because he brought women to the house. And
Serious?
Yes, he was in the wrong. Don't be fooled.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not going without things. I think there's lots.
Yeah,
of
so
things.
you can't give him his flowers for doing something.
Oh, okay,
there's he's got allegations of rape. There's lots of things that are there going on at the moment with him.
Serious?
Yeah, but he's supposed to be a practicing Muslim man and all the rest of it.
Oh, that's all the front, bro.
Take it all back now. Oh. Take it back.
No.
Kel, do you want my bad? That's what I did earlier when I thought my man was dead. Just my bad.
We walk backward this time. You know what?
No, there's always two sides. There's always two sides.
Exactly.
Two sides.
Three sides. There's three sides.
His side hurt their side of
the truth, bro. Come on, dog.
Come on, man. Come on, Rich, man.
Everyone's got their own version, but
I didn't read the scriptures. I didn't read the scriptures. Sorry.
Oh, I probably learned this the other day. That's the thing. We're fascinating stuff with it.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's parts of Shah Hakimi. I'm a bit like Hakimi. Come on, my brother.
Put up a bit there. No, I'm not.
All right. Our brother Jonathan Majors. What is happening with him?
Yeah, man. No, reports have come out that his management team and other, basically the faculty around him are disbanding. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, when you're a major actor and whatnot, you have faculty, you have a management team, you have a promotion team, you have this, you have that. You know what I mean? And basically, they're all just breaking away slowly. You know what I mean?
Over the domestic.
Yeah, sorry. But the thing is, she's come out and said it was nothing happened. You know what I mean? But people are reading into it they blatantly paid her in it. They gave her money to shut her up, and she's just saying that because she got some money. So they still don't believe that he didn't do nothing to her. You know. So basically, sponsoring deals have gone, advertisements that he was on gone. Do you know what I mean? Management team gone. Do you know what I mean? So basically,
you're getting too big.
Yeah,
there's too many in the circle. We can't have too many of you. Come on now. This is just me. It's my thoughts, not these guys' thoughts, guys. Anyway, Marlon Moy's thoughts.
Well, the thing is, how do we don't? None of us know what's happened. Innit?
Exactly. So, no, that's what I'm gonna say.
My thoughts. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think you can even say that because unless, of course, you know.
Well, I mean? See, the thing is, I think that's where it gets a bit tricky because it's all right to. The woman said it didn't happen, so that should be enough, regardless if you don't believe it or not. She's come out and said that she lied about it. So why is it not being dropped? Why?
That's real.
There must be more to the story, man. Otherwise,
you're saying something. There must be more. There doesn't have to be more. Like you just said it. We don't know. It could just be. I don't know.
I'm saying, but if he'd done nothing, then they would have dropped the charges. There probably still has to be a further investigation.
I don't know. Is he still under investigation?
I don't know if he's under investigation.
I don't think he is. They haven't dropped the charges though.
But the victim has said he hasn't done anything to be charged for. They would have to drop the charges, no?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
The police can still proceed charges if they feel there's something there.
All right. So it says on March the 30th, Chowdhury, which is his attorney, he said that a text message allegedly sent by the woman, one message including statements that they said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry they did. I'm sorry in your position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of hospital, while another message included, I reiterated now this was not an attack and they do not have my blessing or any charges being placed. I read the paper they gave me about strangulation and I said point blank, this did not occur and should be removed immediately. So that's what the woman...
but is he being charged or is he under investigation or anything?
Probably on bail.
On March 26th, Majors was arraigned in a New York City court on charges including assault, attempted assault, harassment, and aggravated harassment in connection to the arrest. They haven't said whether they're still or whatever.
Yeah, so it's most likely it's just on bail until they gather more evidence. But they're probably running through like a CPS kind of thing that they do in the UK.
And what they're saying is,
this could take months.
So following his arrest, the United States Army announced they were suspending recruiting commercials that starred Majors. In a statement released to the public, the Army said, while Mr. Majors is innocent until proven guilty, prudence dictates that we pull our ads until the investigation into these allegations are complete. So I think everyone is just, everyone's kind of saying,
that makes sense.
Let me just take a step back until such time.
Yeah, that makes sense. And that's understandable. I expect that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, man, but it's basically it's not looking good though. It's not looking good.
But obviously, like I know people like MCU, they're thinking, "Raw, what we doing?" Cause...
Exactly, man. Because that basically phase 4 was him. Basically, he is.
Now I can't see them. Like again, anyway, innocent to proven guilty, everything still proceeds.
It's interesting.
Realistically, it's not going to take. It's going to take another couple months max to kind of know if you're being charged or not by the police force. It's it's not going to take that long.
Problem for me, those things stick, man. That's my issues. My issues have always been those things. Mud sticks, bro. Mud sticks, bro.
So then what's the purpose of the justice system then?
Boy, no, but it's the industry he's in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Come on, you saw what happened with people like Noel Clark, bro.
Yeah. This is
what I'm saying. It's one of those things that, regardless of whether you did something or you didn't think, if those kind of allegations, those things will stick, bro. It's horrible. I mean, if you did it, then it's out of order. Do you get me? I'm not going to say claim people's innocence, but I will just say them things that will stick, and that's why I take it very seriously at work and all them things. Where anyone mentions those kind of things, I'm like, no, HR need to calm down right now. I'm not having a bar of it. I'm not, we're not even allowing these kind of the dust to settle on these things.
Mm-hmm.
But Nate, you can't talk about we'll do this tomorrow. We did it now. Sorry, go on, Mark.
No, sorry, my bad. So what you just read, it kind of sounded like something did happen, though, no?
So,
she had his phone. Obviously, something happened, and she's got bruises on her. Like,
so some interaction did definitely happen, which resulted in her going hospital. But I think the way it came out was like they were like, "Oh, did he attack you?" or all that kind of stuff. And she's like, "No, that's not what happened. You get me? We had an argument or whatever it is." I don't know. Like, I don't know if she wanted to go through the man's DMs. I don't know, innit? Maybe she held the phone, tried to make it put up his face so she can get into the phone. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
I love the spices you add, bro. Anyway.
I just say, it has to be something, innit? Like that. It has to be something. Before we look at, there's a couple trailers that came out. I just wanted to say, some of you lot might not know who this person is, but RIP to Josh Shucker.
Yeah.
When Josh Shucker sounds like that's you get me, like that's foundation there. Like when I heard that, I was like, "Raw, that's mad." Like I've been to like a couple of Josh Shucker events and all the rest of it, and like they're sick events. Like it's a different vibe. Like it's like a lot of like almost not dubstep, but it's that kind of like all them kind of sounds and that. Like I've got with Natty and them. Like it's a lot, and I've always felt nothing but love in them kind of places. Like, do you get me? And that's foundation. So yeah, RIP to him, man. That was, you get me? I was like, raw. Obviously, people are big in it. They're grown ups, but I didn't expect it. Like that. Like, that's not what I expected to hear, man. That's not what I expected to hear.
Yeah, Nate. Sorry. Just before we go to the films and show, I know we wasn't going to talk about football, Merv. I know. But it's one quick thing. Like I don't think we brought up on the pod last week, but just the whole Lukaku thing. Like obviously, man got racially abused when after he scored a penalty, and he just done a shush and was it a salute or I don't know,
but that is. I will also say that is his normal celebration.
Okay.
It's not even like that's the maddest thing. It's about so it's how things are taken out of context, because every time he scores, he does that celebration. Yeah. But it's because because of the racial abuse he was getting on that day when he did it, it almost seemed like he was doing it to those racist fans. Yeah. And then the Italian FA and all the rest of it, they're not backing him.
But they give him a yellow card.
He got a second yellow and a red card.
Yeah. And they're not rescinding it. It's like
they're not. They're like, no, we're not doing
it. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, like obviously I don't go on a long spill or whatever, but this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, if that doesn't show you like racism, I don't know what else will show you racism.
But
if that doesn't show you blatant racism by the system, I don't know what else can show you, bro. Because this is what I'm trying to say. Like Gary Lineker done his thing, and everyone backed him. Everyone backed him. Now everyone's talking. Henri's talking. What's my man? Memphis put a little thing on Instagram, but it's all talk. No one's doing nothing. When Mario Balotelli said, "Listen, African players or black players, let's all get together and build stadiums back home," no one backed him, bruv. We're not wanted here, bruv. Build our own shit in Africa, Caribbean. Let's move over there and build our own stadiums, make our own leagues, and tear up over there, bruv. We're not wanted, bruv. And that's what happened with the Italian Federation. That is blatant in your face, like blatant as you could get. What else do you need?
And it's not like he was in. It's not like he took his top off. He
Middle
did his
finger.
Yeah, anything like that. He did his normal.
There was no Eric Cantona kicking nothing.
Exactly, and like Nate said, he did his normal BAU celebration.
And that's why for me, this is where it comes down to that Gary Lineker thing. When he got in his little feelings, everyone backed him. Everyone just get me. Match of day played, no sounds. Yeah, no sounds. Yeah. For me, if I'm a black player right now in Italy, when it comes to the next game, the music's gonna come out. I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna stop just before I get on the pitch. And that's me. I'm not going on the pitch.
Straight.
I'm not going on the pitch. I'll turn up, I'll do my training. There's nothing that you can find me for that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. But actual playing, I'm not doing it. Until you lot sort it out.
And that's really across every black player, every player. Not even it should be the white players.
Yeah, it should be
the ones. They should be the ones talking up.
It should be everyone saying, "No, we're not agreeing with this. We'll turn up to the stadium. We're not playing."
Anyway, I don't want to change, though. Yeah.
No, but it's good. It's good to speak about it because it is still happening despite everything that we've gone through in the last 2-3 years, especially since George Floyd and all that kind of stuff and all that kind of stuff there. So it's definitely something worth speaking about again. And if it has to be repeated again, we're going to repeat it again.
And no other federations, the English FA haven't spoken up, the Spanish league haven't spoken up, the German league haven't said nothing, the French league, no one said nothing.
No, I get why they haven't said anything.
Why?
Because the Italian league have to speak up. It's Italian league, and the black players.
But the Italians they're not saying nothing.
No, the black players within that league have to do something for anyone to do, and they haven't done anything.
For me, Chelsea also needs to do something. He's still a Chelsea player.
Chelsea?
He's still a Chelsea player.
No, of course. Chelsea can release it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Chelsea must be saying, look, Lukaku, come back home, bro. Come back home.
No, I don't want him, boy.
No, but they're going to need him because they stink. They got knocked out of the Champions League today, 2-0. They stink.
I know. But, like, to be fair, it should be his, like I said, his teammates and the other black players within the league. I big up. Is it Papai? What's his name?
Memphis Papai.
Mumbai. You know, I'm about to call him Mumbai. I can't believe it.
It's not a state in India, bro.
No, I know. But I big up for some other footballers speaking about it.
They're speaking it.
I know,
and they're at it, but what's being done, brother? But anyway, we move. Let's move.
Yeah, he's going back to Chelsea anyway. He's not going to stay in Inter Milan next year anyway. All right. Also, 2 trailers that I don't think they even came out this week, but upcoming things. There's a show called The Continental that's coming out, which is in the world of John Wick.
Wait, was that an actual trailer or was that a link?
No,
that wasn't a trailer.
Sorry, no, that wasn't a trailer. That is
okay.
Talk of they're now going to do some shows. Is it a show that's now going to be in that world?
Yeah.
It's a series that's in the world of John Wick. So yeah, that'd be interesting.
I bet that's where the Shinobi guy will be in there, most of it.
The Shinobi guy?
The guy, the
tracker.
That's
not my guy. I read it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that is. And obviously, we've watched in the past couple of weeks. We've watched we haven't spoken about. Some of us have watched Air. We've watched Tetris. There's a new one coming out that should be coming out at some point in the next couple of months, which is called Blackberry.
Yeah, that looks big.
And yeah, it's good, bro. I don't know. I find enough of these things nostalgic.
Yeah, of course, standard.
Did everybody in here have a BlackBerry?
Of course,
I had a work one.
Not me.
What?
I had a work BlackBerry. That's it.
You know me long enough to I didn't have a BlackBerry, bro.
No, no. How can you even? But how old are you? 40? You didn't have a BlackBerry.
Nokia.
What is wrong with you?
Sony Ericsson or Google.
Oh, you had the Sony Ericsson Walkman phone, them handing there, innit?
Yeah. What did
Oh yeah, Sony Ericsson Walkman phone.
Yeah, you was one of them man as well, innit? Yeah, he was one of them man.
I'm an artist.
Look, Black and BB.
BBM.
I was never on that because the work phone I had,
12,000 buttons. No, I get nothing.
BBM, bruv. That was the thing, bruv.
You guys just
never been on that one.
I ain't gonna lie, BBM.
No, I used to hear about it a lot. Mar, what do you have it?
No, I tried to get into it, but nah.
Yeah, it was never my thing. Never my
I didn't buy it. I got Doug to give me one of his old Blackberries, and yeah, I just tried to get on the craze, but nah, it wasn't for me.
BBM, bro. That I ain't gonna lie. That got
too
me
much, bro.
That got me the mother of my children, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. BBM, bro.
Come on,
like, bro. I'm in less on the BBM. Hey, that was the original social media.
No. So yeah, BBM is like it was basically like a WhatsApp, but you just collect everyone's pin. Yeah, it's like you can collect everyone's pins. And what's your pin? So people, back in the day, everyone's exchanging mobile numbers. No. What's your pin?
Yeah,
everyone's asked for your pin.
Give someone their pin. You don't even need to give it a number. Your pin. And to be fair, I didn't think you even needed data to use the pin. Like, just the fact you had a pin, you could.
The only thing I used to do was remember back in the day voicemails and you had code 052.
I used to remember like doing the old I used to just you get someone's number, like all of a sudden how'd you leave a message on my phone? No, I called you, but you didn't answer, innit? Lies, you just directly call straight into their mailbox, boy. Yeah, no.
But yeah, that's definitely going to be big. I'm looking forward to that.
That was our social media, man.
That was it, boy. The only thing is, I don't know if they'll focus on BBM like BBM pin in the film Blackberry, but
they should do. Otherwise, they've missed the trick there.
No. They will because
they should do. They should do. I don't see why
they
not.
Should do.
That was like one of the major points of Blackberry. I know it's a business phone,
that BBM
but for the social.
Yeah, BBM.
Yeah, but it's not going to be. It's going to be about the social side of it. It's not going to be about the business side of it. Surely, in the movie.
I think it's going to be about how they got the phone, because obviously they had a phone,
and then it's going to explode on how many people loved it, and
then they're going to start talking about how do we get it to the masses, isn't it?
Yeah,
and maybe they will start talking about BBM pin, but I don't think they're going to be talking about links and that. You get me?
What didn't Maxwell D do a BBM Blackberry tune, Blackberry hype?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, he did.
Imagine that tune in there. Anyway, so
all right, guys, we're gonna get some TV and film. And I'm going to hand over to the legend, which is Rich, and he's going to introduce Power.
No. Wait, hold on. First of all, who watched Power?
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, these two guys are sellouts, but it's cool, isn't it? But come on. My prediction from last week, Lorenzo has to go. Let's just get to the...
Too quickly, man.
No. You got listen. Okay. For the ones who don't watch Power, from last week, what was identified, Monet had suspicion that Lorenzo had killed what's his name again? Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke.
Yes, that's it. Killed Zeke.
Yeah.
And I was saying to myself, there's no way Monet's the kind of person. You can't let this drag on to like the last episode. This can't happen.
Hold on a second. Marlon looks hella scary there, Freaking out. I thought it was like some skeleton or something, the way his head was done. It's just all dark, man.
I told you to spare weight.
You don't allow me with that, innit? I don't understand.
I didn't mean that, Marlon.
No, not you. You're cool. You're cool, man. This dickhead, I don't know why he's sending for me today. I don't understand, but go on, carry on with your Power story.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I knew they couldn't, because when Monet knows something, she's onto it. She's quick to react, and the fact that it was Lorenzo's day on this special episode, and the way she went about it, she called Kane. Kane, get in the car. Tell me this. Kane's like, you know, you don't see Kane ever stutter. Kane was doing the ultimate stuttering. You know, I don't know. Pops, sell out, sold him out. Cool. Let me go to the guy that I can trust and ask him 1 or 2 questions. And you go to Tariq. Tariq, I need you to find this information. You know, this Tariq, right? He is some little genius, isn't he? Honestly, the way he manipulates people and uses people at different levels, you know.
That's true ghost, isn't it, bro?
No, it's proper. It is proper true ghost. And obviously, and obviously, one of the main reasons why she went to Tariq, because to be fair, out of everyone, I know Tariq's not a son, but he's the only one she can really trust out of everyone to kind of keep it real and be honest. And obviously, when she found out that the guy that they initially killed, who they believe that killed Zeke, was actually away, it wasn't even in that part of the city. She kind of clocked, yeah, it was definitely Lorenzo who killed
Zeke.
killed Zeke. So she went to Frank's wife. Sorry?
No, I said Frank's girl because you didn't know the name. It was Frank's girl.
No, it was coming. It was there. Tip of my tongue. So, look, can we honestly
Stop saying suspect things then.
No, we need to have a separate pod to discuss this kind of pause and what pause actually means. But anyway, so she went to Frank. She went to Frank's wife, Frank, who passed away in season 2, and told her basically, well, she tried to run game in it. So she tried to get her to do her dirty work. So by telling Frank's wife that basically
Lorenzo.
But basically told her a lie, saying Lorenzo ordered a hit on Frank, which never happened because she arranged for Frank to be killed. It was never Lorenzo. Do you get what I mean? Because Lorenzo didn't even know that Frank was coming out of prison at that time anyway. So she already tried to play game, and for her shock, she said, "No, do you know what? I've had enough death in the family. I'm not going to tell the children because." We know if one of my children go out to go and kill your husband, it's going to be the kids versus the kids, and obviously the kids are going to die. And obviously Monet was kind of pissed at the same time. So there was a scene where Frank's son came to the house to check Drew. So obviously Drew and the son have been seeing each other on a regular basis. Not just for selling drugs, but they've also been sleeping with each other. And Monet and him were talking, and she asked him a question about when your father died, when do you ever feel better, in the sense of when does it ever
get easier?
And he kind of says it kind of gets diluted, but really and truly it's never. If I had an opportunity to slit his throat, the person who killed my father, I would slit his throat. And she said, yeah. And I was like, yeah, she's got something up her sleeve. And then we see and there's a scene where so before this, sorry, I should have said this before this, or was it after? No, so I think it was before this. Lorenzo then admitted to Monet that he did shoot Zeke, which but which I respect, because he finally come out of it, innit? He finally come out and said, yeah, I did it, you know. But at the end of the day, he was kind of pushed into it because he knew that Kane, because when Kane mentioned to him, Ma kind of knows, or was asking questions. So it's like, you know what, let me just say something now so that we can kind of manage it out as a family and as a couple, with a marriage couple, whatever it is. It just didn't work. Lorenzo, she told Lorenzo, don't come back, go to New York, go wherever country, wherever you want to go, we're done.
Well, she didn't murk him. I thought she would have murked him.
No, she got Gordo to do it.
Well, hold on. How can you just, what are you doing, bro? Who does that?
I thought you already said that.
No, I haven't.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry.
No, this I'm trying to say. When you're not here, it's better, bro.
No, but you are explaining like every single scene, you know.
No, I'm explaining
like in detail as well. Like, and he said like every detail. I mean,
I still think you know on purpose. I still think that's on purpose. You know, he's such a prick.
How can
He's
I do
such a
that?
prick.
So go and carry. No, like carry on.
No, I can't carry on. I can't carry on now. You've just wrecked it. And there's so much in this episode. This episode, this is like a 5 or 10% part of the episode. There's so much that happened in this episode. So much. But anyway, I'll leave the next part to you.
No, don't do that. You was carrying on, bro. I'm listening.
No, bro. Next, move on.
Now you lot have got him with his feelings. He's going to be vexed for the whole.
Not Trevor.
No, because what's happened is you've interrupted and you've just said what happened and not exactly how it happened or anything.
You said.
Bro,
you said.
Can I ask you a question? These reviews on shows, we're expecting the people that are listening that they've watched it as well, right?
Yeah, that's why we put the spoilers. That's why we put the spoilers on.
You're the people that are listening that really are intent on hearing this power stuff. They probably watched what you're talking about. So
yeah. But so the thing is, if you had watched it and if Kel had watched it, then we would speak about it. But you haven't. So I'm explaining.
I hear that.
So I'm having to explain it then instead of just talk randomly about it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, you Merv and Nate could have just had a conversation about it. But it's cool. It's cool.
But you've butted in.
Because you're taking long.
But anyway, Nate, continue on.
Go on, this thing. Go on.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of stuff that happened in this episode. I didn't like it.
Why?
Why?
Sorry, I thought there was too much. There was too much that happened in this episode. I think the fact that the dad died. I think the fact they revealed is it Iffy? Lauren reveal. The Lauren reveal. It was too much that happened in this episode.
Yeah,
they made this
me.
They made this episode almost like we're running out of time before we finish the series. We have to do everything in one episode. And that's why I didn't like it. I thought it was too much. It was it didn't feel natural to me.
The only thing that didn't feel natural is that woman ended up in Italy. That black woman who asked
she just randomly
to go and do the job. That one there
popped up.
I thought everything else in this episode is perfect except for that whole Italian job they had to go and do.
No, but
that was
silly. But you not think I'm saying there was too much in this episode. This is the first time Power has gone to another country, you know? Yeah? Instead of the whole episode being about them in Italy, we've got them doing a heist, them going to see secret art things. They've got them trying to do a job to go and get like a recording device, then trying to use that recording device to get to blackmail this big, massive, like almost MP or something, whatever he was. Then for him to get murked, we found out that she's got a secret child or a child. It was so much. I was like, brother, whoa. Like, for me, it was too much.
When that bit came on, when she came on, I wasn't even like looking at the screen. I just heard her voice. I looked up, I was like, who's that British person talking? I realized, you've finally joined us again, have you?
She's back, because we're now in Europe. So now we're good. Also, now we've killed this person, we can now do more guns. They don't want to do guns. They still have the guns from the last one. Yeah? The only difference is they got money for it. They don't want to do with. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was too much, man. Like,
this is why I stopped, bro. This is why, man.
I feel like they gave my man, who's Monet's ex that she loved, or the one that
Mecca.
Mecca went from being this kingpin of like drugs to Mecca was this FBI snitch to like how many pies was Mecca? The FBI were allowing Mecca to do all of this. The CIA were allowing Mecca to do all of this because he was informing on people. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much.
No, I just thought it was a lot there. The whole Italian thing, like getting all that, getting the information from that man and all that stuff. I thought that was too much. Everything else, the Lauren thing, that had to come out eventually.
Yeah, but did it have to come out like this?
No,
she gave so much detail away. Do you know what I mean? It's like, was that really necessary, Lauren? Like, just
but
exposition.
But the whole Lauren thing has been dragging on from episode 1. We're in episode 5 now. Do you get what I mean? This is only going to go up to 9 or 10 episodes.
Are we doing a mid-season break or something? Is that what it is?
Potentially, but I don't think
what episode are we up to now? Five.
Yeah. Six. There's a 6 trailer out already. So
okay, so it's not even like it's a mid-season trailer break.
Yes. So like I'm happy with Lauren revealing herself to Tariq, and that's just going to explode. That whole thing there, that's just definitely going to explode.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do?
Bro, I don't. To be fair, I don't know, because in a sense he loves Effie. Brendan is his homeboy. He's be like, what? And he's gonna find out Kane knew about it as well. He's like, what? Kane knew as well.
No, but wasn't it Kane? Wasn't it Kane that told him? Kane told Brandon to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No,
I'm sure
it was.
No.
You're right. I think it was. It was Kane.
Yeah, Kane was the one that said for it to happen, and then he obviously told Brandon. Brandon couldn't do it, and that's when Brandon got Effie involved.
And that classic trope of "I got something to tell you." Oh, never mind. I just wanna. I
love you. Oh, come on, get a grip, bruv.
I can't stand it when they do things like that. I swear, like in an episode before, Tariq was like, "I got something to tell you." My phone's rang, so I can't tell you. Right, just only take 2 seconds to tell you.
Also, guys,
the
other day, Tariq, he got called out by them guys in BMF. Tariq got a brand new car. I don't know if you ever spoke about it.
Wait, he could drive now?
Yeah, he's got a brand new. He's got a car that he can't afford to pay for. Yeah, he's got one big Ferrari in that. Yeah. Have you seen him drive this car again? What was the point of him getting this big supercar? He doesn't drive it. Also, if he drives this car, you're going to get pulled over. You're in uni, bruv. Like, why are you driving this big whip?
Bruv, if it's insured and it's in his name, it's no problem, innit? No one's going to tell you nothing. Simple as that.
Okay.
What do you think of that whole thing about Kiki finding Brandon's phone and that Cash App's application is all been, he said, you've been credited. Don't you think that part's a bit silly?
I think Kiki, she don't mind because she's getting tennis.
And maybe she might be like, I want to get in this too. Get me? Like,
did Merv just do a black woman American
accent? I don't know what I said.
What's your thoughts on RSJ?
That's a car. Who's that RSJ?
The black man that Tariq went to Italy with.
You mean Ron Jenkins? Ron Jenkins.
He's a Warfest man. I don't know. I just find him like
himself RSJ, innit?
I like him. I like him because he's Ron Jenkins, but I also like the fact that obviously that is Partlow from The Wire, innit? Yeah, that's Chris Partlow from The Wire. Yeah. So I like the fact that in 50 you've reached out, you've got one of these kind of actors in. So for me, I'm here for it.
Do you notice that all the I suppose the powerful black men in power have a certain slime about them? Like look how Tate behaves, look how that RSJ behaves.
Yeah.
Davis as well. They kind of just behave like, yes, well. Like they're so villainy, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like they're just proper typical characters. Yeah, just praying it out.
No, but you know what I think? I think RSJ is an older version of Tariq because exactly. He said it, and if people judge me on my father, I wouldn't be here. Well, he kept on referring to his own father, and the stuff that he did when he was 19. It just feels like he's going to be someone within the kind of episodes come down the line. Yeah. But I'm not too sure yet.
All right, cool. But no, Power's good. Hopefully Sax is now done with My Girl.
Bro, we just spent an hour cussing it and you say Power was good.
The thing is, Power, you just said it.
I said I didn't like the episode. I don't mind Power. It's Power. Comes out every Friday. I watch it. And I make sure I'm available to watch it for the pod as well. Even if there's things I don't like, I still watch them for the pod. Because I do it for the people. I do it for the people.
I get a jabs, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't think that people appreciate
I don't think that people appreciate how quick Nate is, Because we get it when he kind of digs a little bit Pause.
Oh,
I know we need a pause.
No. I know this, but
I know you know, but like how he
Nathan,
said it
I
so
know,
calmly and like
I
he's
know.
just smooth with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it, people.
Yeah, don't fall for it, man.
Guys, I'm just a good guy. Right, guys, that was Power. We'll hand over next week. Rich, I apologize again.
Yeah, it's too late for that, bro. That's the last time I'll be doing that.
That's not the last time, Rich. Come on, man. That was
me.
energy, Rich. That was 2 weeks worth of energy.
Nope.
Rich. All right, look, he's in his feelings now.
Sorry, I know
And we move
after the pod, but it is better when you have a conversation about it personally.
Rich is in his
Because
feelings.
I kind of learned from it. It sounds interesting, but when if you just like literally discussing what happens in an episode,
I don't think he likes my words. But guys, I have done it. I am up to date with Mandalorian. Just in time for the season finale, which is happening. It comes out tomorrow. So I'm ready for Mandalorian talk if we're going to. This is the way.
Oh man, you got it before me.
This is the way.
I was
waiting. I was like, when can I fit it in?
Yeah, this is the way, bro. This is the way. I'm here for it. I'm going to be honest with you, though. I like it, but I'm glad I watched it in the way that I've watched it.
So am I. So, because but you must admit, Mervia, this season is the weakest season so far of all of them.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know if I would have had the energy to watch it if I was doing it week. I like the fact that I've literally just blitzed through it and I've fully involved myself in the whole kind of Mandalorian world and the Mandalores and all of that kind of stuff. I even watched episode 5, 6, and 7 of Boba Fett, and I felt bad. Do I need to go back and watch 1 to 4?
You didn't watch 1 to 4?
No, I went 5 to 7. I just did 5 to 7.
Yeah.
But I feel like I should go back and just watch 1 to 4 just for the bands.
Yeah, I mean, 1 to 4 is just about how he became who he is, basically.
But I think it's such a liberty that 5, 6, and 7 was really nothing to do.
No, it was Mandalorian.
Like,
5, 6, 7 was Mandalorian.
That's a liberty, yeah. For your series to be about you, and then halfway through it, they're like, it's nothing to do with you again.
Even Luke showed up, boy. Even Luke showed up in Ahsoka.
I know you popped up in the last episode, yeah, but it was nothing to do with you. I'm looking forward to the last episode.
But Nate, but you don't know who Ahsoka is, isn't it?
No,
that's why you do watch Clone Wars.
No, but I told you I can't watch.
I know. But basically, she was Anakin's apprentice.
That's quite racism.
No, I feel so bad about it because the new Star Wars things that are coming out are animated. I think we're a bit more kiddie ones, yeah. They're coming out next month or whatever, yeah.
What Visions?
Yeah, is it Visions? The two cartoons. There's 2 cartoons coming out.
Leave.
Bro,
Visions is not for kids, man.
Bro, one's coming out on DisneyPlus and one's coming out on Disney Junior. Bro, if it comes out on Disney Junior, it's for kids. It's for kids. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is on Disney Junior, guys.
Yeah, big up Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
That's what I'm saying. It's for kids. But so that's the only thing. I miss a lot of those things because I miss some of the references because obviously I don't watch the whole animated.
Just watch it for NJ, man. Trust me, he'll love it.
Nah, bruv.
I don't actually. I think Clone Wars is a bit too old for NJ. So
yeah, I'm just sitting there like I don't think I could. And the amount of episodes there are, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, no, it's too much. Yeah, Clone Wars is too much.
I gave it my whole commitment, man. I gave it heart.
Bruv, I'll go back and I'm gonna go watch Andor. Like I like Andor, and
Andor. I will try again with Andor. I will try again.
But yeah, this is me for now.
But Andor, is there gonna be season 2? Do you know yet, Merv? Is that
season two?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing this.
And that's before. That's after Rogue One, yeah, or before?
Yeah, before Rogue One.
Before Rogue One.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing they also might do one with who's the one that goes? He's in Atlanta and he's in that Welcome to America. The black guy.
The one that done Billy D. Williams' character. Why?
Yes.
Lando.
They might. Danny Glover. Yeah, they might do a Lando one, but he's not busy, so but they want to do one.
I'm sure. I don't know if they're scrapping that. I'm sure I heard they're scrapping it.
I think they want. I would like to watch that one. I thought that would be quite good.
Yeah, maybe I hope.
But yeah, I'm fully I'm invested. What's his name's character? You know the guy from Who's the Baddie in Mandalorian? He always seems to kind of play the baddie in everything.
Gus.
Gus.
Gus from
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. And I don't know how to say his name, and I will never say his name properly.
Why is his name just completely gone out of my head? The character's name.
I can't remember.
It's Italian, you know. I think it's an Italian name or something.
Yeah. Was it Spanish? No. What's his character's name though?
I want to say
Giffen. Is it Gideon?
Yeah, Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon.
Yeah.
But he's, I don't know. He's moving very. What's the word? I am your fatherish in this series.
I know it's too much. You know what? You get those characters in Star Wars that are like discount Darth Vader's basically.
Yeah, he's like
just be your own person, isn't it?
Yeah, I want him to be himself.
I think I'm sure I didn't see that helmet in season 2 that he had. But then again, because he took some for in it, like he got his rocket pack and all that stuff, so he upgraded his outfit.
Because he's almost like a Mandalorian. But yeah. I didn't get the reference, Cole. You may have to explain to me. So in the group, you put the video that says something such, the guy is not a Mandalorian or is not Mandalorian. I didn't understand the reference.
When?
In the group, you said that there was like a reveal that, you know, the guy that's from The Last of Us. The Last of Us? No, it's not Last of Us.
Oh no. The guy playing
Pascal.
Pascal. Yeah.
It's not him in it all the time. It's different. It's just any Tom, Dick, or Harry that they put in under the armor.
That's what you was talking about.
Yeah.
Bro, I was sitting there going, like, what does he mean? Does he mean it's not him now? Like, no. I then started thinking, what, is everyone now a Mandalorian? The series is not about him anymore? Because that came out before I watched series 3. So I was like, what, he's not the guy anymore? What, is it about any of them?
Yeah.
Well,
do you know
who about him anymore right now, is it?
Do you know who the armorer is, Kel? The person that plays the armorer?
No.
Do you know what's her name in Supernatural? What's his name? Lucifer's sister.
Lucifer's who?
Sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's her, isn't it? I can't remember her name though. And she was helping Dean, innit? Dean and Sam at one point.
Yeah. But I can't remember her face. That's the thing.
Yeah, she. Yeah.
I can't remember her face, man. But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
You remember her face, Marlon?
No.
Oh, yeah, he was as well, Marlon.
Yeah. I can't remember her face, but yeah, okay.
Nate, did you like?
I don't trust her.
I don't know. Nate, did you like last week's episode with not last?
Oh, you're talking about the one with Jack Black and all of them in it. I see that stuff like, bro, why is Lizzo in this? Like,
you know, like Lizzo, I still know who Lizzo is. You know,
you had a week, bro.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. The homework got cancelled, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The black woman Lizzo, she's like, she's a singer in America, but she was also like, people used to kind of like, she was very happy to be her size, and she was promoting like not being against a sizist and not being size 0 and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of people like respect her and they like her, and she's like, she'll take pictures in her knickers and her baggie and all them things and like just post it, and she wasn't ashamed about herself and all the rest of it. That's who Lizzo is.
That episode.
Okay.
It was mad because it was mad because even, you know, the guy I thought I goes, that's Jack Black, but I'm not really paying too much attention. I was like, I don't know Lizzo properly, so to know that's her, yeah. But it was the why when I saw Doc from Back to the Future.
Yeah, Christopher.
I said
Lloyd.
Lloyd. I said, what is this? And then I realized that.
How old is that guy, man? But he been old since Back to the Future 1, bro. And I mean super old.
Marty.
He's 84.
Serious.
Yeah, 84 years old. Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. But who was the last what's it called? Mandalorian that was out there with the machine, the big machine. When in the last episode,
I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I said I'm sure that's the Jon Favreau character, isn't it?
I'm not sure who he is.
Whoever it was, yeah. Well, is it me or was that scene annoyed me a little bit? Man said, "No, you go. There's too many. Close the door. Killed them.
He killed every one of them
within seconds. Why couldn't you just go or her come and help you? I just didn't get it.
Bro, he killed every one of them.
He wants to be the hero, Mal. He wants to be the hero.
Bro,
there's too many. But killed there's like 3 of them.
The minute they said go, we all knew it.
Yeah. I knew someone started shooting.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
I feel like I'm shouting now because of this mic.
but he
Don't
killed
Don't worry about that, man. We can hear you loud and
He
clear,
killed
man.
every one of them, and then he turned around, and then they came back. Was that when he came back and was killed? Yeah, but there was 3 of them that came through. Yeah.
What are those? What are those red
They're
demons?
like the Imperial. I'm sure they're the ones that were in when what's his name? Kylo Ren and Rey were fighting in the Last Jedi, and then before they killed Snoke.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, no, it was
I can't
good.
remember.
Maybe.
What do you reckon? Because obviously there's got to be. I think they've already confirmed there's going to be a season 4.
Yeah. It's ready. It's written already.
Yeah, there's potentially going to be up to 10 of them or something. Oh, are we saying? What do we think's going to happen this week? So, who was the Mandalorian that got caught?
Didn't go.
Oh, it was the main Mandalorian that got caught.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming he's going to be rescued by next week, like by tomorrow. He's going to have.
Yeah, Bo-Katan will probably save him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of people are vexed about because they're calling it the Bo-Katan show, isn't it?
But Merv, what was you saying last week? What was you saying?
What's
I
that?
don't know if you remember our conversation about the whole Bo-Katan taking over from.
No, but she is really supposed to reclaim Mandalore anyway.
That's fine that she does that, but this is the Mandalorian. Just like we just cussed Boba Fett, it was his show, and then Mandalorian came and took his show away from him.
Yeah, but
they can give her. She doesn't need to do that in Mandalorian.
I think Star Wars. I think the formula with Star Wars. I don't necessarily agree with it, which is weird. But I think the formula of Star Wars is that it's like they have the person show, but they're not actually the main person in it. Weirdly, like I mean, Boba Fett, a thing in there. Mandalorian. Now you've got what's her name?
This might be a downfall for the Mandalorian personally, because the first 2 seasons was amazing, and
I know,
this season ain't great. It's not.
Well, that's why Star Wars
down.
in general. Star Wars in general is in trouble because this is what they keep doing. They keep just like
money grabs, isn't it? Quick.
Just pick one and just write a good story. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's see what happens.
I said to one of my bedrooms that watches Mandalorian, and he was like saying that how, Grogu, bro, you got trained by Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I don't know how long it was for, but bro, you should be able to you should be a bad man still.
Yeah, now man's in some exosuit.
But man,
what's his name? RM12 or something. Or I don't know.
Yes. No. Yes.
That was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That made me laugh.
That was funny.
Yes.
What my bedroom was saying that he should be at least do you know what I mean? Like levels ahead now. Because he was with Luke Skywalker for a minute.
That's one thing I'm vexed about, because that probably took away the last episode of
the second season.
Yeah, it was so emotional, bro.
Yeah.
Such impactful writing. Man took me, told me, this is me, goodbye. But to be fair, I don't really care about Grogu. Like, if I was never to see him after,
exactly. It would have been fine. It would have been cool.
Like, he's cute, he's funny, innit? But it's a gimmick,
funny,
innit? But I want to see the Mandalorian, innit? So Luke takes him away and does whatever with him. But it's like, just give him a choice. It's either you train with me or go back to Mandalorian to Din. It's like, I'll go back to Din. It's like.
I'm with you on that, boy. And the fact that it was the first episode that he was just there, back straight.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's almost like they killed Iron Man, and then the very next movie have Iron Man in the film.
Yeah, basically.
Like we just all had emotion about him dying, and now he's just back.
Just put that all away. Yeah, right,
man.
But yeah, I'm like I said, for me, I'm glad I caught up. I feel like I should have put a bit more respect on it, but I feel like I'm glad I've done it now as I've done it. If that makes sense. Just because I think
I'm glad, man. I'm glad.
The week thing would have upset me, and I'm definitely looking forward to Ahsoka's. Is it Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Her show coming up. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Yeah. All right. But that was definitely that was Mando. But I know we spoke about this briefly before, and I told you about beef. Did any of you man watched it?
Beef
I
is
binged that. I
binged it myself too, bro.
I binged that beef.
Sorry for my comments last week.
In one day.
Sorry for my comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get you because downplayed it.
No, but I only watched 2 episodes.
Yeah, Rich was like, only watched 1 episode. And man was like, yeah.
I
So
didn't watch
No, I
any
didn't.
full
I kind of
episode.
said that I have to kind of watch a bit more of it because I'm not sure of it at the moment.
Yeah.
But watching
But for
it,
me, for the first episode alone, I was hyped. I was like,
It's like,
what?
I want more. I want to watch more.
Yeah, I was like, this is
Like-
sick. The first episode, I was like, rah. The way Rich was downplaying it after one
Did you
I was
finish
like,
it,
huh?
Rich? Or have you only still watched the first episode?
What's he making beats?
No, I haven't finished it. I watched the 4th episode.
Okay, so you're catching up. You're catching up. Okay. I liked
No,
it.
sorry. The
So
reason
right.
why I said because Nate mentioned it, and I thought I've only watched the one episode. I can't big up the whole thing and say it's sick because it's only one episode.
No, but you said you're not like you downplayed it in the sense of like if I watch that first episode, I'd be like, yeah, no, I watched the first episode. It's looking all right still. You get me? A little
From
something.
the first episode, I
No.
thought this show is going to be sick.
Yeah,
Like,
like
they
you
have
can
to-
I
tell.
didn't get that. I didn't get that from
They
the
have
first
to do
episode.
something really awful.
Like someone
to change
beeped
my
you,
mind.
someone beeped at you, and then you're angry and you chase them. That's
No,
just
it
the first
wasn't a
episode.
beat. It wasn't just a beat.
It
though.
was,
That's
and then
what-
the finger up, and that's what I
No,
thought.
but you saw you could tell the guy was strict. Like
Yeah, but
tried to
I
return
hear
goods.
that. I just
It's
wanna
all a
watch-
build up. It's all a
what's-
build
what-
up.
Well,
Maybe it's
look,
like
four episodes in.
Breaking Bad, but I don't know.
That's when I tell man, yeah, this is definitely worth watching. Not on the first episode, and then for us to finish it, episode 8, and this is a waste of my time.
That was good though.
shut up,
It was
man.
good. It was
It's the
good.
truth. It's
Get out
the
here,
truth
get out
though.
here, man.
Why? I can't.
The minute I saw
I
A20,
can't
the
big
minute
it
I saw
out.
A24, I was like, this is gonna be sick. I don't know how it's gonna be sick, but I know there's some gems in this, innit? So
Say that again, man.
See-
The minute you
see-
saw what?
A24, like the studio.
Oh,
that
okay.
produced
Thought
it,
you meant the
yeah.
road.
So did I. Thank you, Marlon. I was about to Google map it.
You know, like, where is A24? Where is that? Colorado? Nah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I like I said, I spoke to you about it already. And like I said, it was one of those ones that I just watched, and I just kept on watching it.
Yeah.
Like, and I love Ali Wong. Like, I think I
Yeah.
like Ali Wong.
Yeah, I didn't know. You know what? I'm so glad I didn't know she was a comedian. I didn't know she. Like, obviously, I've seen her, but I didn't know it was her. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was at the Chris Rock show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Ali Wong. That's
Okay.
Ali Wong.
Yeah.
I've read her books. I've got a lot of time for Ali Wong, man.
So I'm glad I found it was her after I watched it. I was like, oh yeah.
I liked it. I did like it. It then, I think maybe around episode 8, it got a bit
Spooky.
Korean-ish.
It got weird, didn't it?
Yeah, Koreanish is the wrong word. What I mean, but it's
Okay.
their kind of twist of like world cinema and all that kind of stuff. You know, there's always a little bit. It's a bit alternative certain times, like random deaths and all that kind of stuff. I was like, I don't know. It's not light-hearted anymore, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the series. I did enjoy the series.
Yeah,
It's got an A24 touch to it, bro. That's why, man.
To be honest, you keep on saying A24. I'm now going to
Look,
have to Google
everything everywhere.
A24 to see what else.
Everywhere all at once.
Okay.
Midsummer, Hereditary. Old,
Okay.
all those,
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see.
I'm sure they've done.
Ex Machina. Yeah, I see
I'm
it.
sure they've done. What's it called as well? To knock in the cabin. Knock at the cabin. I'm sure.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
No,
it's got that kind of airiness, isn't it?
yeah, I liked it, man. I liked it.
And you know, I liked it was a Far Eastern cast. I like that as well. 'Cause you don't really. I don't think I've ever seen an American show that's predominantly Far Eastern cast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've done one before. That comedian, that comedian who was in Mandarin, that woman, that she had a Far Eastern TV show as well.
What was
It
that?
Yeah, wrong.
Was that her name?
Or the mum. You're talking about the main woman.
The main woman, yeah.
Yeah, Ali Wong. Yeah.
Yeah, she had a show on Netflix as well.
Oh,
which
okay.
was-
And there was that one. There was
that was pretty funny.
there was that film.
Call me
Cra-
maybe.
Yeah, and Crazy Rich Asians. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. I like Crazy Rich Asians. All right, cool. Well, is there anything else that people been watching? Rich, I know that you went cinema to watch Air. I know I spoke about when I went to watch my exclusive, and I understand you had to pay a lot of money for it.
Oh my!
Don't even do a review on it because I ain't seen it yet. Just say you liked it.
No. Don't jump in. Don't you dare jump in. Yeah. Who told me to go to every man cinema, bro?
What was it? Was it date night or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
date
fair
night.
enough.
So like I went there, and do you know what? I haven't been in ages, right? But it despite the prices, Seats were comfortable. It was a good watch. The film is a fantastic film. Anyone who hasn't seen it, make sure you go and see it. It's like the background behind Air Jordans and the way it's set up. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic film. Yeah, definitely. I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay, no, definitely. I encourage you to watch it. Definitely, it's good. It's good. All right.
Did we discuss Tetris though? I know you've been waiting for everyone to watch it, but has everyone? I don't know. So
I've seen it, and I know I watched it. Like, I don't know if everyone else has seen it.
I've seen it.
Kel did that face like I'm working too hard at the moment. I'm working too hard. I haven't got time for this stuff. So, all right. If we haven't, we can talk about it. I guess we'll talk about it.
You could, I don't. If you
No. We can talk about it next week. That's fine. We'll talk about it properly
cool.
next week. We'll give it. No, I want to get. I think we need to give it its time, like actual time, to discuss it properly.
I might watch it again.
Yeah, I think it was good. I don't know if did any of you ever start watching the Power?
Yeah. I'm up to date with it.
No, the missus watched it, but I never watched it.
We need to discuss the Power next week. I want to watch this week's episode. We need to discuss the Power. It's very good.
Good, man. It is good.
Very good. It's very good.
Brilliant.
And I've been told, shout out Michelle and shout out Georgina, there's a thing on Netflix called, is it Obsessed?
Obsession. I wanted to start that today, actually.
It's a
four episodes.
Yeah,
4. Yeah, and it's
4
only
episodes.
like 30 minutes each.
I'm hearing this is the one to watch.
The thing is, it came out, and I kept thinking it was that Idris and Beyonce film. I don't want to watch
Yeah, I know that was so rubbish, bro.
Yeah, so but
it's got. I won't reveal anything. I know the storyline, but it's how it happened. So I think that's going to be one definitely for next week.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nate. What is Power about? The Power. Sorry.
So the Power.
You would love it. You would love it, Mom.
Okay.
So
I might.
These,
say no more in it. It's just say watch it.
Basically, these women develop a kind of superpower. Almost, they get a power. Yeah, but it's kind of coming up why they've got this power and what can they do with it and all this kind of stuff. It's like it's different.
Has it been cancelled?
I can see.
No,
now that you just explained that little bit, I know Kel's taking a piss now. But
he's definitely taking a piss. He's definitely taking a piss.
Hey, listen. I feel like my character's getting assassinated now. Listen, you know I love women. Yeah, ladies, I love you. That's not the problem. Like, I had a little epiphany recently about this. Like, Buffy was one of my favorite shows of all time. All right, female star cast.
Buffy.
Alien. There's bare films that I love when the women's the main character. All it is this not even DC, Marvel. They don't build up on the character. They just like think of this next movie. The Marvels. Rambo, she walks through a wall, gets her power. Captain Marvel, she's in space, gets blasted by something, gets her power.
Miss Marvel puts on a bracelet.
She gets something in a post, gets power. They don't go through anything to work on their power to be better people. Like, think of Batman. Batman had watched his parents die, bruv.
But he's got no power.
My doggy.
Like, it's got all no power. Of them,
everyone, even Superman. Everyone thinks Superman's weak, bruv. Like, even Superman's weak, but Superman come from a different planet, bruv. And his parents had to deal with a baby with all these powers. Just think about the story that comes with all these other superheroes. These new ones, they just get pushed in front and they've got the power and they're the best superhero now. That's all it is. But people ain't thinking like that. It's just
but let's be honest. It's
you don't
like
just, women. No,
it's not just the women. It's
Wolverine. Look at Wolverine. Man forgot his memory for hundreds of years. Put metal in his bones. Had to figure out who he was and what he was. Found the X-Men. There's a story. There's no story for any of these new heroes. So
okay, new heroes.
The one.
I just explained.
Are we talking about
I enjoy Buffy? I enjoy Alien.
That's great.
Hunger Games. There's bit. Anyway, I don't need to prove my point. Everyone knows what I'm saying.
It doesn't mean it's bad writers.
No one said that. But anyway, all right, guys.
No, I think it's probably
the wrong people are in charge, of course, and they can see the shit's happening. They still keep doing it. Like, look at the Hulk went through for all. Like, we watched the Hulk. I know people got to go, but we watched the Hulk when we were a kid. Man had to deal with the fact that this thing that comes out of him will fuck anything up. So he has to make sure it don't come out, and he has to find a way to make sure he can get rid of it. Now we got She-Hulk where he's doing fucking yoga. Come on, man. Give me a break. And certain man enjoyed it. And what did She-Hulk go through? She got the blood and she was cool. Straight away she changed.
Very cool. And you had to manage it, everything.
Come on, man. Give me a break. Let's not be
Marley Marl.
I told you, just give me a
My
couple weeks, I'll be
doggy.
back. But let's not be fanboys just for the sake of it. Something shit is shit. That's how I feel about it.
And on
Good
that
night.
bombshell, that is episode 186. Rate, comment, subscribe, shout us, baby. We back, baby. Peace.